Hey class, what we're learning about today is we're going to learn about translations. Alright, so you should have your note sheet, have it cut out. If you don't, go ahead and pause the video and get it cut out. Our title today, like I said, is translation. So that's what I'm going to write at the top. Translation. And the date, or at least the date when you will be watching this, is 2/11/16. Okay, so make sure you have your title written at the top. First thing we're going to glue down is we're going to glue down our vocabulary, because in order to learn about translations, we have to know what they are. So I'm going to take and glue this down the top left. Alright. So the word translation is just a fancy word for something that's pretty simple, okay? All translation is it means to make a movement. So you're going to take an object and you're going to move it. We're going to transform it. We're going to move it somewhere else. It's a movement without flipping or rotating. Okay? Meaning that we're just going to take our shape and we're just going to move it somewhere else. Okay? We could move it sideways. We could move it down. We could move it at a diagonal. But the idea is that we're not going to rotate it at all. We're also not going to flip it over. Okay? We're just going to take and movement. So you can also think about this as sliding a shape. Okay? Sliding a shape. All right. No flipping, no rotating involved. Okay, let's get a little example of how this works with math. Okay. So I think we can all imagine taking a shape and moving it somewhere else. But let's see how this might work with a coordinate plane with math. I'm going to glue down this example 1. Remember, if I'm going too fast, just pause it. Okay, I don't have anybody to talk to here, and so I go a little bit quicker than I would in class. So just pause it if you need to. So this is how we represent a translation. This right here, this x, y, this represents our original image. Okay, that represents our original image, and this one's going to represent our new image. Or you can say this is our this is post. Pre-image, post-image. Okay, that means the same thing. Pre-image, post-image. All right. So we start out with just x, y. Okay? The point maybe 1, 2, or -1, 7. I don't know. At some point x, y. And this is how we're going to define our translation from there. We're going to take our x value and we're going to subtract 6 from it. We're also going to take our y value and we're going to add 3 to it. So let me show you how this works with our example off to the right here. If we take this point A, start with A. A is the point -3, -1. We're going to change this into, notice how we do the arrow, this means that we're moving it, we're changing it into our new image, A prime, which ends up being our x value take away 6. So we're going to do -3 take away 6, it's -9. Then we do our y value, we add 3. So we do -1, we add 3, which gives us 2. So A started out right here, we're moving it to -9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up 2. Just do your best to put this point, A prime. Alright, it goes off the graph quite a bit, but I think we can handle it. A prime. So that's where A moves. We're also going to look at B. So B is the point 3, 4. So B is the point 3, 4. Once again, to get B prime, we take our x value, we take away 6. So we do 3 minus 6, x minus 6. 3 minus 6 is -3. We do 4. 4 plus 3, y plus 3 is 7. And that's our new B value. So we go -3, 7, which is right up there. Call that B prime. All right. The other way you can read through these is you can think about sliding. So what we're doing with our x values, we're making our x values 6 smaller. When we're talking about the x direction, that means side to side, smaller is going to be to the left. So we're taking our point and we're going smaller 6. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to the left. Then we're taking our y value and making it 3 bigger. Okay? Y value is up and down, so bigger is up. 1, 2, 3. That's where B is. Okay? So you can also think about these as a slide. This can be 6 to the left and 3 up. Okay, we can slide our points. So if you wanted to figure out where point C is going to be, you're going to go 6 to the left and you're going to go up 3. Right. When we draw in our shape, here, I'm just going to go across the words, but I think that'll be okay. Okay, if you notice, it looks almost exactly like our first picture. It's the same size, it's the same shape, it's oriented the same way, meaning that we haven't, rotated it at all, put, C's still kind of down here, A's over here, B's up there. All we did was take our shape and we just changed its location. We just moved it a little bit. Okay, we didn't rotate it at all. It's exactly this direction, we just moved it up here. Right? So this is what a translation looks like, just taking a shape and moving it. We can say that a translation is an isometry. Okay, if you remember from our notes last time, flip back. Oops, I'm out of order here. Alright, an isometry, there it is. The pre and post image are congruent. So the pre and post image are the same size and shape. Okay, this pre-image and post-image, same size, same shape. Alright, glue this down next. And most of the transformations we'll work with in this unit will be isometries, but there'll be one that isn't, and we'll get to that in the coming weeks here. Alright, we're going to glue this down. Okay, and this is actually all, as far as I'm going to go for you. Okay, so this question at the bottom, you guys are going to do this. This will be what I check at the end of the hour. Remember, this will be like a exit slip type idea. It's like bell work points, but they happen at the end of the hour. So the first thing you're going to do for this is you are going to graph your first triangle, which actually I'll do this for you, and then I'll let you guys graph your new one. Okay, so you're going to graph this first triangle. The point A is at 3, 3. This is A. Point B is negative 2, 2. That's B. And the point C is at 1, 5. Let's see. Okay. So there is our original shape. And you're going to take and you're going to shift it. Okay. You're going to use this translation up here to move your triangle. Okay, so you're going to fill in what points you're plotting and say where your new triangle is located. So it should be about the same size and shape as this one, but it's going to be in a different location. And it's your job to figure out what that location is. So this is your exit slip. Remember, your homework will be on the front table. Go ahead and get started on that. And if you need to go back and finish your reflection notes, this would be a good time to do that as well. All right. Thanks for watching.